Well, this is fun. We're here at our outdoor African lion exhibit, one of the best exhibits at the zoo, and home to our most popular animals no one's ever seen, which is our 3 lion cubs. But fortunately, we have keeper Wendy Rice here, who works with them every day.
Yes.
So tell us about these little cubs. How big are they getting?
We're about this size now, pretty similar to a smaller house cat, I would say, probably weighing in close to 8 or 9 pounds, but that's just a guess based on the size that I see.
Now, they're still with Amani.
Yes.
Who's turned out to be a great first-time mom.
Yeah, she's actually done really, really well. We're all super impressed with her. She's got great motherly instincts. She's very protective of the cubs. She doesn't like the keepers getting too close. She's doing a really good job with them so far.
So you guys haven't really gone in with the babies. You're not sure what sex they are.
Right. Yeah. We're trying to stay very hands-off at this point. And especially now that the cubs are able to cross the thresholds, they kind of stick with mom. So when she shifts, they shift, which makes it easy for us because we just close the doors and go in and clean behind them. But it's made it a little difficult to try and figure out the genders.
So they're getting bigger. Are they also sort of developing behaviorally?
Yes, they're starting to turn into little lions now, which is really exciting. They're kind of just these little cat lumps, but now they've got all their teeth and they're starting to exhibit some of those predatory behaviors that we all know in cats. So they'll kind of slink around and stalk each other and pounce and attack. All sorts of fun stuff. We even see the little phlegmon response. So when a cat smells something really interesting, they'll open their mouth up and do that kind of stink face and try to investigate it a little better. So we're even seeing that. Some more of the developmental things, their eye color will start to change soon. So right now they have bluish gray eyes. That'll turn to amber right around 2 or 3 months.
It's fun when you talk about them playing with each other because most social animals, from people to other primates, to lions, which are the only social cat, that playing plays a big role in them learning to hunt and just their physical dexterity. So just like us, they need to get exercise.
Yeah, it's important to learn how to interact with each other and how not to interact with each other too, and that's where mom comes in. You're getting too rough, that's enough, slow down. So
there you go.
Yeah, play's very important, and they're doing a lot of it now.
That's neat. So John is out in the day, but he is in with them, but not right in with them at night?
Right.
Right now? Right across?
Yeah, he's across the hall from them. And now that the cubs can jump between stalls, he's got a really good line of sight with them. He's able to see them much better now. And he's very inquisitive. I think he's curious and he's like, oh, what's that? And he's very interested and he reacts when they make different vocalizations. He's like, what's that, Monty? Are you watching them? So he seems to be like he's going to be a good dad too. I think he's got some good parental instincts as well. Right?
How do you introduce a great big 300 or 400 pound male to these babies?
Well, in the wild, the cubs stay with the mother away from the pride typically until they're about 6 to 8 weeks old. So we're actually getting pretty close to that threshold where John could be introduced to the cubs. We're going to play it a little bit safe and kind of wait a little bit longer.
Well, they've both been great, and having 3 healthy cubs is totally fun. And everybody asks me about them. I'm sure they ask you as well.
Oh yeah, that's my whole world right now.
So soon the vets will go in and they'll do an examination. So what's that involve?
Well, right around 8 weeks or so, so maybe around mid-January we're hoping to get in there. We're going to get weights on everybody, make sure that they're where they should be. We're going to finally find out the gender of each of these cubs. And we're also going to give them their first round of vaccines. And that'll be important because we have to have those vaccines before we go out on exhibit when it warms up in the spring.
Well, it's fun. You know, the Cincinnati Zoo is very involved in lion conservation in East Africa. And it's fun that we're leading the way with exhibiting them here in this great exhibit. So, Wendy, thanks for this. Good luck with the babies.
Thank you.